हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, अगर आप हमारे इस चैनल आरबीएस फिजिक्स पर पहली बार आए हैं तो सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें, बेल आइकन दबाएं, ऑल करें, जिससे कि हमारे वीडियो के अपलोड होते ही इसके नोटिफिकेशंस आपको मिल जाएं। नो वी हैव टू स्टडी ड्रिफ्ट वेलोसिटी इन दिस चैप्टर. This is the chapter of current electricity. We have learned that the flow of charge is the current. Flow of charge. Now, what is drift velocity? Suppose there is a conductor. In the atom of any material, the positive charge is in the nucleus and the electrons are moving around the nucleus. The electron of the outermost orbit, which are called valence electron, these electrons are attached to the nucleus due to electrostatic force, that is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 q1 q2 upon r square. This is negatively charged particle, this is positively charged, and therefore there is a force of attraction. The valence electron too, they also are attached to the nucleus. But when ये substance is formed, suppose there this is a conductor. In a conductor, when number of atoms are combined to form the matter, they are combined to form this body, there are lakhs and lakhs atoms in the body, and the atoms are very near to each other. When they are very near to each other, the valence electrons of each atoms are no longer attached to the individual atom. Since the atoms are very near to each other, and therefore these electrons of outermost orbit, that is valence electrons, they are not attached to any particular atom, but they become free. They become free in the conductor, and therefore they are called free electrons. These free electrons are moving inside the conductor. In the conductor they are moving freely because no atom has a resultant force on the electrons, and therefore these free electrons which are present in the conductors are responsible for the flow of current or flow of charge. These are the carriers, charge carriers, which carry the charge in the conductors. So we can say that in the conductors there are number of electrons. Number of electrons means about 10 to the power 29 electrons per meter cube. This is the number of electrons. This is very large number. अब इतने फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन्स इसके अंदर मूव करते रहते हैं. दे आर मूविंग रैंडमली. द मोशन इन दीज इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आर ड्यू टू द हीट एनर्जी, दैट इज थर्मल मोशन. दिस थर्मल एनर्जी creates a motion in the electrons, and therefore they move here and there in every direction. This random motion of these free electrons the average value of this random motion is 0, because this thermal velocity of these free electrons is in every direction. Suppose there are n electrons, and at any instant the thermal velocity of first electron is u1, that of second is u2, u3, and in this way, that is the nth electron is un. Suppose at an instant their thermal velocity is like this, and therefore their average velocity divided by n, this is u average, and because these are the random motions in every direction, and therefore their average is equal to 0. Hence, due to this thermal velocity, the net velocity of these the net velocity of these charges is 0, and therefore there is no net flow of charge. जब इनका एवरेज वेलोसिटी 0 होगी तो इनका जो नेट फ्लो ऑफ चार्ज इज 0. जितना चार्ज एक दिशा में जा रहा है उतना चार्ज दूसरी दिशा में जा रहा है. द सेम अमाउंट इज फ्लोइंग इन अदर डायरेक्शन, एंड देयरफॉर द एवरेज फ्लो ऑफ चार्ज इज 0, and therefore there is no any current due to the thermal velocity of the any free electrons. When we apply a potential across the conductor, suppose a potential V is applied across the ends of a conductor. This creates a electric field in the conductor. The applied potential creates electric field in the conductor. जब कंडक्टर के अंदर इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लगा देंगे तो जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स हैं दे आर नेगेटिवली चार्ज पार्टिकल, दे विल एक्सपीरियंस ए फोर्स इन अपोजिट टू द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. Suppose this is positive and this is negative of the potential, and therefore this is direction of the electric field. This is direction of the electric field. This is direction of the electric field. And therefore the electrons experience a force in opposite to the electric field because the electrons are negatively charged. The direction of the electric field is the force on positive charge, and therefore the force on negative charge in this direction, that is opposite to this electric field. So when the applied potential creates electric field in the conductor and free electrons experience a force in opposite direction of electric field. सपोज कर लिया कि ये हमारा कंडक्टर है और जो कंडक्टर में हमारे इलेक्ट्रॉन्स हैं दे आर फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, they are moving in this direction, like this. This is the direction of the electric field, and therefore the force on the electrons is in this direction. Force on the electrons is in this direction. Force in opposite direction of the electric field, and therefore the electrons are accelerated. The electrons are accelerated इनमें एक्सेलरेशन पैदा हो जाता है and induced velocity along the field. So it means there are two velocities attached to the free electrons. These free electrons which are in the conductor, these electrons are moving due to the thermal energy, and this velocity of electrons at the room temperature is about 10 to the power 5 meter per second. This is thermal velocity. On this thermal velocity, another velocity, induced velocity due to the electric field is induced. This velocity is attached with the electrons. It means there are two velocities. There are two velocities with the electrons when an electric field is applied. If electric field is not there and conductor is placed at the room temperature, there is no net flow of charge. Only the electrons, free electrons are moving to are moving randomly in every direction, and therefore the net velocity, the average velocity of all the n particles or n electrons is 0. It means there is no net flow of charge, and therefore there is no flow of current. But when electric field is applied, in the conductor, these electrons feel or experience a force opposite to the electric field, and due to this force they are accelerated and an induced velocity is given to the electrons. So electrons have two velocities. One is thermal velocity and other is the induced velocity. There are two velocities, and due to these two velocities, because the induced velocity is just in a straight line, that is in this direction, but the thermal velocity is different directions, and therefore the effect of these two velocities is that the electrons move in a curved path, like this, this. They move on a curved path. These are curved path. These are curved path. Curved path due to two velocities. That is one velocity which is along the field, and the other velocity, thermal velocity, is in every direction. And the effect of these two velocities is that the particles move not in a straight line but on a curved path like this. Now, when the electrons are accelerated due to this induced velocity, they collide with the atoms or ions in the conductor. When they collide, they lose their energy, their velocity. Their energy or velocity is lost. Again they are accelerated. Again they collide, and the energy or their velocity is lost. And this way, at last, they reach to other end of the conductor. So by these subsequent collisions, they lose the velocities, attain energy, gain energy, and in this way, after collisions, they reach on the positive end. So here we have to know one thing, that there is a average velocity due to this electric field. Average velocity due to this electric field. This average velocity due to this electric field is called drift velocity. Under the influence of applied electric field, under the influence of applied electric field, the average velocity, with which electrons drift means move, drift towards positive end of conductor is called drift velocity. Drift velocity is called drift velocity. It is of the order of 10 to the power minus 4 meter per second. This is a very small velocity. This is 10 to the power 4 meter per second is the drift velocity. Now, we have to find out the value of the drift velocity. We have to calculate the value of drift velocity. Now, when electric field is applied, the electron electrons have two velocities. Number one, thermal velocity, and number two, induced velocity gained by the electrons due to electric field. Thermal velocity, induced velocity gained by the electrons due to electric field. Let at any instant the total velocity of electron is V1 equal to U1 and plus AT1. Total velocity of electron of any electron is V1 is equal to E1 plus T1 at tau 1 that of second electron V2 is equal to U2 plus AT1 T2 and third electron B3 U3 plus A T3 and therefore nth electron Vn we have supposed that at any instant the total velocity of any electron is V1 which is equal to E1 plus AT1 and suppose that there is n electrons and that of the second electron and third electron and nth electron like this. Therefore, the average velocity of n electrons therefore, the average velocity of all the electrons U V D. The average velocity of all the electrons is drift velocity. Or hence Vd is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3 plus Vn upon n. u1 u1 plus a tau 1, u2 plus a tau 2, un plus a tau n upon n, u1 plus u2 plus un upon n plus a tau 1 tau 2 tau n upon n. u1 plus u2 plus u1, this is the average of the thermal velocity, and we know that the average of the thermal velocity is 0. Average of the thermal velocity is 0, and this is the average of the tau 1 tau 2 tau 1. This is the relaxation time, the average relaxation time tau. This is equal to a tau. This is Vd. Now here we should study about this tau and this a. Suppose this is equation number 1. When the particles or electrons are moving in a conductor, they collide with the ions or atoms. Sometimes they collide very early, sometimes after a long distance, or a very short distance and then a very long distance. So then these distances between the two successive collisions, the distance between two successive collisions is called free path. This is called free path. Sometimes free path is this much, or sometimes it is very small, sometimes very large. So this is called free path. If we have the average for these free paths, we can see that there are average free path, which is represented by lambda. Average or mean free path. Mean free path. If the distance is smaller, then the time will be smaller. Here the time between the two collisions is tau. Here it is very small and it is very large, and this is called relaxation time. Relaxation time. The time between two successive collisions, एक कोलिजन और दूसरे कोलिजन के बीच का जो टाइम है, that is called relaxation time. So this is the relaxation time for first electron, for second electron and third electron and nth electron. और सारे जो इनके सक्सेस जो हमारे मीन रिलैक्सेशन टाइम आया, उसको हमने एवरेज निकाल लिया, तो ये एवरेज रिलैक्सेशन टाइम आ गया. तो दिस इज द एवरेज रिलैक्सेशन टाइम, T1 tau 1 tau 2 tau n upon n. This is read as tau 1 tau 2 tau n upon n, because there are n electrons and therefore there are n collisions at one time. So this is the average tau. So here tau is relaxation time. This is the relaxation time. That is the time, average time between two collisions. Average time between two successive collisions of free electrons with ions or atoms. अब यहाँ पर we have to find out this acceleration. We know that when electric field is applied, the force on the free electron, the charge on the electron is suppose E, electronic charge E. Therefore, the charge on electron and therefore the force on electron E into E. Negative means the force is opposite to the direction of the intensity. Electric field के opposite. This is the force. Electric field means the force per unit charge, and the charge on the electron is E. Therefore, the force on the electron is minus E. ये एक कूलम आप इस प्रकार करने वाला बल है और ये चार्ज जो है वो इलेक्ट्रॉन का ही है, तो इस पर कुल कितना बल काम करेगा. एंड देयरफॉर acceleration of electron A is equal to E upon m. E upon m. This is the acceleration of the electron, and therefore drift velocity Vd is equal to putting value from 1, putting value of A in 1, drift velocity Vd is equal to E upon m into tau. This is the drift velocity of the free electron in the conductor. And due to this drift velocity, the electrons move very slowly towards the positive end. Suppose this is a conductor. The electrons, suppose electron is here, this is negative charge electron. This experiences a force towards this, and due to this air acceleration A is towards this. It it is accelerated, and at this it collides. This is ion, आयन से टकराया इलेक्ट्रॉन, द वेलोसिटी बिकम्स 0। इस बीच में जो वेलोसिटी गेन करता है, जो एनर्जी उसको मिलती है ड्यू टू द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड, वो यहाँ पर लूज हो जाती है और लास्ट हो जाती है। अगेन इट इज एक्सेलरेटेड, अगेन इट इज एक्सेलरेटेड, फिर वो उतनी ही वेलोसिटी को गेन करता है और फिर उसके बाद किसी न किसी एटम से टकरा जाता है, फिर वहाँ पे एनर्जी उसकी लॉस हो जाती है। तो इस बीच में दो कोलिजन्स के बीच में, दीज आर टू सक्सेसिव कोलिजन्स, एंड बिटवीन दीज टू कोलिजन्स इट गेन्स द एनर्जी, एंड व्हेन इट कोलाइड्स इट लूजेस द एनर्जी। इस तरह से इलेक्ट्रॉन एनर्जी को गेन करता है, फिर एनर्जी उसकी टकराने के बाद लूज हो जाती, अगेन इट गेन्स द एनर्जी, एंड इन दिस वे by and by very slowly with a very small velocity, that is drift velocity, it moves from negative end to the positive end। इस तरह से नेगेटिव से पॉजिटिव की ओर चलता रहता है। एंड द वेलोसिटी ऑफ द इलेक्ट्रॉन इन दिस डायरेक्शन, दिस इज कॉल्ड वीडी। तो जो वीडी है वो इलेक्ट्रॉन की एक एवरेज वेलोसिटी है, जिस वेलोसिटी से वो इलेक्ट्रॉन टकराता हुआ, एनर्जी गेन करता हुआ, फिर एनर्जी को लॉस करता हुआ, फिर एनर्जी गेन किया, फिर टकरा करके उसकी एनर्जी लॉस हुई, और इस तरह से टकराता और फिर एनर्जी गेन करता हुआ वो आगे बढ़ता रहता है। तो दिस इज द ड्रिफ्ट वेलोसिटी। इन द केस ऑफ द ड्रिफ्ट वेलोसिटी, वन थिंग इज इम्पॉर्टेंट, दैट it is not a continuous velocity. You know that velocity at this point is 0. It gains the velocity, comes to here, again it collides and it becomes 0. Then it starts with 0, gain the energy, and then again collides and the velocity becomes 0. So in this way, the average velocity with which it moves under the influence of the electric field is a drift velocity of the electron opposite to the direction of the electric field. This is called the drift velocity. तो ये बात क्लियर हो गई कि there are two velocities. One velocity with which the electron is always moving, that is thermal velocity, and that is very high, 10 to the power 5 meter per second, very high velocity. At room temperature it is very high velocity. अगर टेम्परेचर और हाई हो जाए तो वेलोसिटी और बढ़ जाएगी, बट at सामान्य टेम्परेचर, general temperature, the velocity 10 to the power 5 meter per second. But the effect of the thermal velocity is that the total average velocity becomes 0. So charge does not flow from one into other, but the flow of charge is 0. जितना चार्ज किसी भी क्रॉस सेक्शन से एक तरफ जाएगा, उतना ही चार्ज क्रॉस सेक्शन से दूसरे तरफ जाएगा। तो इफ वी कंसीडर एनी क्रॉस सेक्शन एट एनी पॉइंट, द फ्लो ऑफ चार्जेस ऑन एवरी साइड इज इक्वल, एंड देयरफॉर द नेट चार्ज इज 0. तो देयरफॉर देयर इज नो फ्लो ऑफ करंट ड्यू टू द थर्मल वेलोसिटी. द फ्लो ऑफ करंट इज ओनली दिस वेलोसिटी, बिकॉज ड्यू टू दिस वेलोसिटी द चार्ज फ्रॉम हियर, दैट इज द इलेक्ट्रॉन having charge 1.6 into 10 to the power 19 coulomb, moves and by it reaches to this end. That is the charge, net charge is flowing, and due to this net charge the electric current is flowing in the conductor. So electric current in the conductor flows due to the drift velocity of the electrons, right? तो ये तो हो गया कि व्हाट इज ड्रिफ्ट वेलोसिटी, और इस ड्रिफ्ट वेलोसिटी के कारण से धारा कैसे बहती है। ड्रिफ्ट वेलोसिटी किस प्रकार से इसको प्राप्त होती है इलेक्ट्रॉन्स को। इलेक्ट्रॉन्स के ऊपर बल लगता है, और इस बल के कारण इलेक्ट्रॉन है, इसके ऊपर बल लगेगा इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड की विपरीत दिशा में, अपोजिट टू द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड, in this direction, electron will experience an acceleration, and from 0 it will gain a velocity. When it collides the ion or atom, the velocity becomes 0 and the energy gained also is used up. Again it starts from 0. So in this way, an average velocity is drift velocity. With this, it reaches from negative to positive direction, and the net charge flows and the current flows. ये तो हो गया कि ड्रिफ्ट वेलोसिटी के कारण से किसी भी कंडक्टर में जो आवेश चलता है, जो धारा बहती है, इसी के कारण से धारा बहती है। अब यहाँ पर वन थिंग मस्ट बी क्लियर कि जब हम इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लगाते हैं, हमने इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लगा दिया, तो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड के लगाते ही इलेक्ट्रॉन धीरे धीरे मूव करते हैं। दे मूव विद वेरी स्लो वेलोसिटी। वेलोसिटी इज वेरी स्लो, यानी 10 to the power -4 मीटर पर सेकंड, 10 to the power -4 मीटर पर सेकंड, वेरी स्मॉल वेलोसिटी, यू नो। तो व्हेन वी स्विच ऑन इन आवर रूम, द बल्ब, यानी जो हमारा जो बल्ब रहता है वो तुरंत वो लाइट देने लगता है। दैट गिव्स द लाइट एट वंस। इट मीन्स वहाँ करंट तुरंत मूव कर जाती है। तो इन द ड्रिफ्ट वेलोसिटी इट इज़ नॉट नेसेसरी दैट दिस इलेक्ट्रॉन शुड कम हियर, बट व्हेन वी अप्लाई द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इन द होल वायर, सपोज देयर इज ए वायर, लॉन्ग वायर, एंड देयर इज ए स्विच and there is a electric field. So when we apply the potential, as soon as we on the switch, the electron from here does not reach here or here. These electrons do not reach here. The electrons are here, electrons are here, electrons are here. Everywhere in the conductor are free electrons. One thing which is just say from this in, and as soon as we switch on, this is switch on, जैसे ही स्विच को हम ऑन करते हैं, जैसे ही स्विच को ऑन करते हैं, the electric field is applied in the whole wire. The electric field is applied in the whole circuit. Here, the very fast, यानी जस्ट लाइक ए वेलोसिटी ऑफ लाइट, तुरंत इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड अप्लाई हो जाएगी। और इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड जब अप्लाई हो जाएगी तो जहाँ जहाँ फिर इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आए, सभी इलेक्ट्रॉन्स अपनी अपनी जगह गति करना शुरू करेंगे। यहाँ का इलेक्ट्रॉन भी गति करेगा, यहाँ का भी चलने लगेगा, यहाँ का भी चलेगा, यहाँ का भी, यहाँ का भी, यहाँ का भी, एंड इन द होल वायर द फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन्स विल मूव, विल स्टार्ट। और जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स चलने शुरू हो जाएंगे तो जो भी जहाँ पर होगा, सब सपोज कर लीजिए इफ देयर इज ए बल्ब, ये लाइट हो जाएगा, इसको ये लाइट हो जाएगा, ये जलने लगेगा। तो जैसे ही स्विच को हम ऑन करते हैं, सब जगह इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड अप्लाई हो जाती है। ये नहीं है कि स्विच ऑन करने पर यहाँ का इलेक्ट्रॉन यहाँ आकर बल्ब को जाएगा, नॉट, एवरीवेयर देयर आर इलेक्ट्रॉन्स। और इसीलिए जो हमारी ड्रिफ्ट वेलोसिटी है, बीइंग ए वेरी स्मॉल, लेकिन जैसे ही स्विच को ऑन करते हैं, हमारे परपथ के सारे सर्किट के सारे हमारे जो इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स हैं, हमारे ऑपरेटर्स हैं, इलेक्ट्रिकल ऑपरेटर्स, वो वर्क करना शुरू कर देते हैं। बस दैट्स ऑल। वीडियो देखने के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। यदि इस चैप्टर में किसी भी प्रकार का डाउट होता है तो आप हमारे कमेंट सेक्शन अथवा हमारे सोशल साइट्स पर जाकर पूछ सकते हैं, जिसका लिंक हमारे डिस्क्रिप्शन पर दिया हो।